Oh, snap. What an interesting week in logistics in an industry that's usually kind of slow and boring. And trust me, you want logistics to be boring. Not slow, but at least boring. This is Dayu from EcommOps, and really glad to announce that Trump has delayed the elimination of de minimis treatment from China into the US. So here's a Reuters article, but really the most important is the White House update. It's right here. It's very simple, but I have the text here. So this is amending the previous executive order from just February 1st, which is like a week ago. The key is duty-free de minimis treatment. And now essentially it goes back to normal temporarily at least, which means that parcels from China that are declared under $800 clear customs, duty-free, and fast-tracked. So this is something that over the last couple of days, the entire industry has been scrambling to figure out a way around this, a cost-efficient way to clear customs and just make it to the U.S. in the first place. And if you're out of the loop, by the way, like definitely read through the entire document and get caught up because this is a crazy series of events over the last couple of days. However, it is important to note that the second part of this, it does actually give the notice that at a time when the United States is actually ready to actually enact this new order, then we do actually expect that the de minimis treatment to be eliminated after all over the long term. When that is, no one knows for sure. Everyone knows though that it's probably going to be a pretty significant task to get everything ready. So we do have probably a certain amount of time to actually get ready for this updated implementation of the order. Again, if you don't know all the details, please go through this entire document. It's a very interesting couple of days. So, for now, we are in the clear. Okay. Now, right now, this has happened, and this is still Saturday China time, so we're still fully confirming smooth customs processing. We do expect a certain amount of delays at customs given the current backlog. And by the way, it's because of the backlog why Trump actually announced this, because there were just huge amounts of packages stuck at customs with just no idea what to do about. Now, again, keep in mind that does not mean that the executive order is canceled, only delayed. So we still strongly advise taking the appropriate actions to prepare, and certainly follow me, follow my page, and I will continue to release more information on what that actually means in the future. However, for the time being, a big sigh of relief. I think that there are tons of folks in this industry everywhere along the value chain, from probably factories to logistics to suppliers to end consumers to brands. Everyone a big sigh of relief, at least for now. Now, there have been some folks that have prepaid custom fees for the last couple of days for existing parcels. We're not exactly sure what's going to happen there. It's not clear, but we're trying to find out ASAP. So a couple more specific updates though. Union Express, 4PX, Yang, these e-commerce courier lines, all normal. Sending today, starting from 9 a.m. China time today, totally normal operations, same as before, without charging any duties or custom fees. So it's as if nothing has ever happened. We still expect some uncertainty around custom delays given the backlog, though really we expect everything to go back to normal soon. Now, there is, again, still uncertainty about what's going to happen with pre-collected custom fees over a few days, which we'll update as soon as we know. Another big one is ePacket. So China Post has actually just announced that they are once again accepting ePacket parcels to the United States as well. So this means that Hawaii, Alaska, and U.S. territories, again, there is a stable line and don't have to worry about customs at all for now. All other shipping and freight methods, we expect them to resume normal service as of today or Monday, except there's still going to be that additional 10% tariff. Now, keep in mind, the 10% tariff has not changed, the additional. And what this means, go through this whole document because it's not just 10%. But it will still apply to traditional freight methods. However, everything else, DDP, for example, that should be back in business starting today or next Monday. So this is great news. However, we generally expect delays across the board due to customs and port congestions. both from this and also just from the backlog from Chinese New Year's in general. So, quick and sweet update. Again, if you're not in the loop of all of this, go through this whole document. Now, one thing that I'm probably going to do, actually what I'm going to do is, this is going to be not an ongoing update anymore. I will keep everyone updated. I'm going to call this the final update. Oh, this is really exciting. Final update for this document, at least. Final update for this document. This is getting too crazy long anyways, and made plenty of videos about it. It's kind of crazy how many updates I've had to make on this one piece of news. Never happened before this fast. But anyways, I'm going to make this document final for now, but please continue to follow my page. I'm going to link it to here right now in the document. Please continue to follow my page because I'm going to start creating just more separate updates as opposed to building up to this like Frankenstein document right now. And sometime over the next week or two, I am actually going to create a longer primer into how you might actually expect things to progress in the near future. And regardless of what happens now, don't forget there is still a probable and almost definite chance that there is still going to be something happening with the de minimis at some point in the future, which means that everyone should be prepared. So look out for that. I'll put out some new videos, probably a YouTube video on a much deeper guide on how to prepare going forward in the future. However, for now, it's a great Saturday for everyone in the industry. This is Dayu from EcommOps. Have a great weekend.